like everybody else, I deal with mixed up ammo. Uh, it just happens. I try to only keep one kind on a magnet at once, and use different magnets for my ammo that I'm using while I'm shooting. But sometimes it just extra ends up in the catch box, or it ends up in thousands of other places. Little steel balls end up around my house, but I need them sorted out and kind of do something with, and I really don't have the patience to sit there and go picking through it. So I'm going to try to make an ammo sorter. There's a bunch of cool ones already out there, like the one Matt makes is awesome. I've seen some really elaborate ones, and I've saw some really basic ones. This one is hopefully going to be a little more on the basic side, but let's hope it works. If not, I'm sitting out here in the heat recording this crap for nothing. And wouldn't be the first time of that. All right, let's take a look. All right, so this one's gonna have 4 parts, and here's everything that I think we're gonna need to make it, okay? We got our containers. These are gonna be used for storage after it's done, but the bottoms of them is gonna work as our sieves or sieves or colanders, whatever you want to call it. We got one for each ammo size that I'm gonna have here. I'm gonna have 9.5 or 3/8, but somehow I've ended up with a bunch of 9mm ammo. I don't know where, don't know how, I got it. So I'm gonna drill my holes to actually catch that as well. We have our, like I said, 9.5. We're gonna have our 8mm or our 5/16. We're gonna have our 1/4 inch and BBs. Yeah, I got those in my catch box now. Thanks guys, you're the greatest. Also, we got drill bits to make our holes, Sharpie, and a ruler for layout. You could do it without this. I'm sure you could just freehand it, hit it raw, and be a-okay. But I want mine to look halfway decent. And of course, we've got stickers, because we've got stickers. First step we're gonna do, we're gonna lay out the bottoms of these in some rows and make little marks for our holes in each of them. Let me see. I'm just gonna flip it over like this, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the lines. I don't know how many yet, a few, and I'm gonna space out a few spots for the holes in it. Now, for the sake of brevity on the video, I think you guys can figure that out, so I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm gonna cut it right here, and then I'll show you what it's like after I get them drawn on all of them. Thanks. All right, I may as well show you how I'm doing at least one. All right. Now, there is absolutely no pre-planning going into this. So, I mean, I'm just kind of winging it, bro. Oh, now that was a horrible line. All right, and I'm gonna put one about right there. That should work. I'm gonna do another one, and then one right there. This, all the rest of them are perfectly straight. This one looks like hammered dog crap. It'd be like that. From a strength standpoint, I figure we probably shouldn't be like super crazy with it. So I'm gonna try to make my holes not line up. Is that gonna be enough to make a difference? Man, I don't know. But it's what we're doing. So here's that. Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go, one of these needed no lines, because the bottom one, the one that's gonna catch the BBs, isn't gonna have any holes in it. So we'll just go ahead and set it to the side. the one that's going to have the 9 mil 9.5 in it is going to get a hole that will catch the 9 mils, but it'll let the 5/16, the 1/4 inch, and the BBs get through. So this will be the ones for that. This one here, it's going to get this bit. This one, it'll catch the 8mm, but let the 1/4 inch and the BBs through. And as you can probably guess, this one is going to get one that will catch the 1/4 inch, but let the BBs go into that one. Alright, no need in watching me drill holes, but we'll go inside and we'll get these drilled and we'll see how it works. Alright, so I thought I was going to get this done in like 10 minutes. Got sidetracked, had to come back. Can't get back out to the table there because it's dark. Not going to take a lot of time in here because it's hot. Like I said, it's October the, I don't know, 5th, 6th, or 7th, something like that. And a lot of you guys are still getting like, are starting to get cool weather, or even by my standards, cold weather. But it's just still hot as heck down here. So, enough of that. Here's what we got. Bottom container, no holes. The next one will catch 1/4 inch. I ended up just going wild with drilling the holes. I figured the more the merrier. One for 5/16 or 8mm, whatever. The first one, and I'm sure it has a lot to do because the material being, I mean, these are the cheapest ones at the dollar store. The 3/8 bit, it did not want to cooperate. So a lot of it spider cracked. You can't tell in the camera. I slapped some shipping tape over it, drilled through that. I may replace it. This should work as proof of concept anyway, so if it works, I'll probably, who am I kidding? If it works, I'm just gonna leave it just like it is. So we got these, they're all stacked up. Boom, 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 boom. And in this here cup, I got about that much of assorted steel. Oh, look, some of it's already mixed. Okay, I'm not listening to that all night, but look there. Works really good. That was a lot better than doing them one at a time. I mean, there's a couple. There's a couple on each level that I think should have either went through or been caught. But, I mean, we're talking about just a few. And I could probably shake it some more and get those out. But, for the most part, it works plenty good for me. I mean, it works better than my last one. We'll slap some stickers on it, call it done. Have a good night. Twist and shouts like the Walmart brand Oreos.